Double feature of terror, the brain operation and death in the desert. From the chilling pages of Chamber of Chills No. 23, originally published October 1951, come two terrifying tales. The brain operation. Witness the shocking consequences of a medical miracle gone wrong. A policeman's life hangs in balance after a near-fatal shooting. Will his brain operation save him or unleash a terrifying madness? Death in the desert. Experience the blistering revenge and betrayal in the scorching desert. A ruthless sergeant hunts down a deserter from the French Foreign Legion, but fate has a deadly twist in store. Dare to enter this double feature of fear where sanity is tested and survival is uncertain. Will you survive the horrors within? The brain operation. Doctor, what do you think? I don't know, Adams. I never had a case like his before. If I had but faltered for an instant, he would have died. The bullet was touching the brain. What happened to the crook who shot him? I understand the police have him, Adams, and I don't think they're going to treat him too well. After all, he did shoot a policeman, maybe killed him. One can never be sure of a brain operation. Just then, Patrolman Richards was wheeled from the operating room. Dr. Rice stopped the table. He bent over the wounded man. Good heavens, Adams, he's opening his eyes! Quick, get me the hypodermic needle. As Adams rushed away, Patrolman Richards began to get up. Ah! Arg! Lie down, Richards. You're all right. Don't get— Oh! Richards had smashed his fist into Rice's face, knocking the doctor down. Oh no, gasped Rice. The operation has affected his brain, made him a madman. Richards staggered down the hall, his body stiff with madness. But fate has a funny way of handling things. Down at the other end of the hall, a small girl, visiting her sick father, had wandered out on a platform for open-air patients. She had a little ball with her. As she bounced it, the ball skipped away and towards the edge. At that moment, the policeman saw the girl. Somewhere, lost in the whirling confusion of his damaged mind, an experience was remembered. He had helped children cross streets. He knew children. With a warning shout, the madman made for the little child. There was danger. The child, only thinking of her ball, would never stop herself in time from falling over the edge. But, with a mighty sweep, the wounded officer pulled the child back, held her for a moment, then fell back with her to safety. When the doctors reached Richards and the child, they grew silent. The little girl was telling the officer to wake up. The strain of saving the child had been too much for the man. He was dead.
Death in the desert. The two figures moved slowly under the burning sun. The man in front, his clothes torn and dirty, was barely able to stagger forward. The man behind him, wearing the uniform of the French Foreign Legion, had almost caught up to him. The first man dropped. In minutes, the legionnaire was standing over the fallen man, gloating. So, William Driggs, you thought you could escape from the Legion. Did you not know that the Legion always brings back the deserters, especially if Sergeant Rimbaud is sent after them? Eh? Let me alone, you devil. I cannot take your abuses anymore. You drove me from the Legion. Oh, I drove you away, eh? Well, you're soft and weak. It gave me great pleasure to torture you. I hate weakness. But enough talk. Strip off your shirt and throw it here. But why, Rimbaud? I'll need it to go back. Do as I say, dog. Driggs took off his shirt and threw it towards Rimbaud. I made you give me your shirt because it will be evidence that I caught you. You see, I intend to kill you, just as you tried to kill me at that last water hole. My horse drank the poisoned water first. It died. Ha ha. I just have enough water to get back myself. Do you think I would take you then? Here, dog. Look at this canteen. Look, I'll open it. See the cool water in it. As Rimbaud held the canteen up, he pulled out his revolver and pumped 3 bullets into Driggs. Then, laughing insanely, Rimbaud staggered back, still holding the canteen high. Ha! 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 The strong will always kill the weak. I, Rimbaud, am strong. I! The legionnaire crashed to the dry, hot sand. As he was backing up, his feet had caught in the dead man's shirt. He had stumbled, and, just beyond his clutching fingers, precious water was flowing out of an open canteen. When Rimbaud finally picked up the canteen, it was empty. Already, black specks were circling in the sky. He could never make it back now. As the sun became hotter and the specks larger, Rimbaud felt his strength ebbing away. Through fogging eyes, he was just able to see the fallen figure of a man he had called weak. the man who was able to strike him down from the dead.